Uh, okay. This is Nelson's Thoughts, and I'm Nelson Buck. So anyhow, Nelson's Thoughts today. I want to take everybody back to a time long, long ago, in a place not so far away. The time when Neanderthals and Homo sapiens existed at the same time. A time when our source of light was either the sun, or if somebody was smart enough to start a fire. Time when there was no electricity, except for lightning. Well, we didn't know that back then. I want to take you back to a time when, if you had a dispute, you took it out with your clubs and your fists. There were no words, just grunts. No, seriously, we're going to go back to a time when there were generalists and specialists. Most of us can't even fathom that time. It's so far back. It's so far, far in the past. So, what am I talking about? It's really simple. I'm going to talk about the past, and then I'm going to talk about the future. I'm going to talk about the present. I'm going to talk about what we're doing on the internet, and what I see happening, and hopefully, just the slightest bit of hopefully, if somebody's smart enough, they'll understand. Yeah, I'm being condescending on purpose, people. I'm being sarcastic here, okay? Okay, so here's how we go. Back in the time, there was Neanderthal and Homo sapien. And, actually, sorry. Yeah, Neanderthal and Homo sapien, yeah. Both were tribes of big forehead, sunken eyes, ginormous creatures, the people before us. And one group was a specialist group, and the other group was a generalist group. And what this means is, the specialist group was not a good thing. You don't want to be a specialist. Not in what I'm talking about. Specialist is okay. Today, being a specialist in air conditioning, yeah, that's good. But what if air conditioning goes away? What does a specialist do? I ask. Okay, so you have the group of Neanderthal who are specialists. They went around, they specialized in eating very specific kinds of foods, berries, so on and so forth. Ice Age came along and froze all their food, and they could not adapt. They specialized in hunting a specific kind of food or finding a specific kind of food, and therefore they could not adapt. They did not have enough brain power to understand, if I go south, I'll find more food, or try to find food or resources based on their situation. Homo sapien were generalists. And a generalist group will say, okay, we're going to hunt this season. When it gets cold, we're going to hunt another thing or harvest something to eat. We're going to adapt. When the Ice Age came along, their food became scarce. They got up, they moved south to warmer climates. Found food, continued on. Discovered later on to eat berries and plants, and then discovered, hey, we can fish. Let's eat the fish that we catch. These are generalists. Generalists are people or societies that adapt to a situation and don't specialize in one thing. Now, I feel like what I'm about to say here, I feel like I should put my brand new warning page up that's on my other channel. I should put up, warning, some people may become offended. Common sense is advised. But I'm not going to do that here, because I'm assuming whoever's watching this, it has enough common sense to understand. What I'm referring to now is traffic exchanges. I'm talking about internet resources, people getting traffic. Question is, are you a specialist or are you a generalist? Think about this now. This is really, really serious. I'm not just joking. I'm not being sarcastic. This is really serious. If you're a specialist and you specialize in a very specific group of traffic exchanges or a very specific group of software, when that software or that realm or that type of website goes away, shuts down, disappears, is no longer a fad, are you a generalist where you're going to just go out and find other sources of traffic and sites and software to use? Or are you pretty much going to say, wipe my hands, I'm done, This is done, therefore I'm done, I'm shutting everything down, there's no point going on. That would make you a specialist. So ask yourself that question. Are you a specialist or a generalist? If what you're using right now were to disappear tomorrow morning, does your whole website, does your whole industry, your whole business shut down and go the way of the dodo? Or do you adapt? Can you adapt? Can you find other sources of traffic, other sources of revenue, other sources of technology, websites, etc.? Can you find where you're going to go next? So ask yourself that question. Just ask that question, because what I'm seeing right now in the industry of marketing, I'm seeing a lot of specialists and very few generalists. The generalists I see are the site owners, the real site owners, not the site owners that buy a script, put up a domain name, throw the script on there, put some graphics up and say, oh, I'm a site owner. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the site owners, the ones that can program websites, the ones that can create content, the ones that can manipulate the data, the core matter of what we call the internet. Those are the generalists. So think about that. Those are my thoughts. And I'll see you guys later on. Oh, yeah, I also made sure to, I gotta remember to do this. Subscribe, like, and comment, please. I need your comments. I want negative comments too, not just positive comments. Tell me I'm a pussy. Tell me I'm a jackass. Swear at me, whatever, put something in there. Tell me if you like the content. And share this with others, please. Talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.